You're on the air.
It's another Saturday. It's another wax pack.
It's Saturday, April 17th. And I don't have my normal mic stand because I left it somewhere. But I went searching vinyl stores out there, searching deep, searching high, searching low. Ooh, I went everywhere.
Dig it.
You know what? Uncle Ed, he needs to hear this story. But before we do that, let's do a little of this. It's Saturday night, children. It's time for Talking Wax. Pow!
Talking Wax.
Welcome, gentlemen. How are you doing, Ed?
Hey.
Hey, man, what's going on, man? Hey.
You guys, I've had a week. Got to do a couple of things. I've been going to vinyl stores. I've been searching for an album called The Dirty Knobs, Reckless Abandon from Tom Petty's guitar player, Mike Campbell.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I had him on my show. I'm actually going to put the interview on Talking Wax. So I'm editing it out and I'm doing this, that, but he's a wonderful guy and great guy. But it was me. I was using Zoom and it made me off my game. But I didn't, all these little records they were sold out of The Dirty Knobs. And when I asked Mike Campbell, I go, hey, man, I'm looking for your record. He goes, really? Did they know who? And I go, yeah, they knew who it was. But I found some hidden gems, but I'm not going to go first. I want to know if you guys over the weekend found any hidden gems before we start our vinyl game. But ladies and gentlemen, quick disclosure. This is Talking Wax. We're a vinyl show, vinyl records we talk about, and we play vinyl games. And if you want to play, well, you might be able to play. You take 3 records of your choice and you play against somebody else's records of their choice. And the audience, which is you, are going to vote in the chat. And hey, whoever wins a record from us and loses, well, the winners are going to win records from Spinners.
Spinners.
That's right. So Spinners are the people out there giving those fine prizes out to you. But enough said of that. Guys, gals, what did you do this weekend? Did you find any hidden gems?
What's happening, Uncle Ed?
I'm working. I work for a living.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working. So I didn't go out shopping, but I do have, as you well know, I have a fab collection of all sorts of things. And I thought that tonight, I know this is a vinyl show, but I thought I'd present some reel-to-reel recordings.
What has he got here? This guy's insane. Ooh.
Led Zeppelin 3 on reel-to-reel.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
That's 7.5 IPS, quarter track.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby. It even credits the engineers, Andy Johns and my buddy Terry Manning.
So the actual record does not credit them?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You rarely see any production credits on a reel-to-reel tape, ever. And it's 7.5. It sounds great. This was the medium that hi-fi enthusiasts would listen to instead of vinyl. They would get a reel-to-reel tape and play it on their Roberts or their Akai tape. This is what the tape looks like. And, one side is on the A side. The A side is on the A side. It's the same running sequence. It's most of these reel-to-reel pre-recorded tapes were made by Ampex, who also made the great tape machines and worked in conjunction with Les Paul and making the first 4-track and the 8-track.
Very cool.
It was cool. And, I know we hate to bring up our friends, the Beatles. We don't really hate to, but I know these young kids that watch this show don't really know who these people are. They always bring these new things from.
Ed, can you find these? Are they? These are hard to find, huh?
Well,
yeah.
You can find them on eBay. You can get them on eBay. Now, this is really cool because this is a combo set. This is 2 albums in one. It's the early Beatles and Beatles 66. And it's actually in stereo. It's not reprocessed. It's a stereo, which was hard to find. The CDs never came out, and well, they did. Capitol did re-release all the American releases, but these are 2 Capitol United States releases. Just great stuff. They don't even mention George Martin on here.
That's crazy, really.
Yeah, there's no mention of George Martin or any credits whatsoever. Nope. Let's see. Is it on here? Nope. No George at all. But Capitol had these really. I mean, they manufactured their own, and it's on their. Can you see that?
I can't. So look at that. Hold on. They put the Beatles, their names individual. John Lennon. I see Paul, George, and Ringo. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard. It's reflective, so it's hard to see.
Like a mirror, but the Capitol.
Yeah.
Do you have the machine that plays those?
I have a machine. Yeah, I have my. I have my original Sony 630 that I made my band demos on when I was in bands back in the late 60s and early 70s. And these plays. But look what else is in here. Beatle cards. There's 2 There's 2 Beatle cards in here. I didn't even know they were in there.
Flip them around. Let's see the backside of them.
Yeah, there's nothing on them, man. Just number in a series. Number 36 in a series of 60 photos.
Wow.
These are early. I don't know what's. I had some Beatle cards over the years, but I don't have any.
Look at the one with Lennon in the background. You see McCartney just in the background over there. Actually, I never seen that photograph of either of them before. Wow.
Cool, right?
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, so I pulled out some reel-to-reels. I pulled out a bunch of them. Here's another cool one. Magic Bus, The Who.
Oh, wow. Decca. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, on Decca. Here's a sealed reel-to-reel on sale somewhere. I found it at a garage sale, I'm sure. With but it's a compilation reel-to-reel. Chuck Jackson, Solomon Burke, Tommy Hunt, Otis Redding, Timmy Shaw, Wilson Pickett, Roscoe Robinson, Bretton Wood, and J.J. Barnes, and Bobby Hebb. And then, of course, I have to pull out the chairman of the board, Frank.
Yes.
Just dare to wear the clown face. Dare to wear that clown face, I'll tell you. Yeah, fantastic. Arranged by Nelson Riddle. Great record.
What songs are on the Sinatra one?
Let's see. We have Grace, Only Lonely Angel Eyes, What's New, Willow Weep for Me, Goodbye, Blues in the Night, Guess I'll Hang My Tears Out to Dry, Ebb Tide, Gone with the Wind, and One for My Baby.
Great song.
And One for the Road.
Oh, that's very cool.
And the Kings of Garage.
Yeah.
The Kingsmen, Louie.
Wow.
Look at the artwork, man. It's so cool.
Yeah, this is the same artwork that was on there, the album, on there on the vinyl. It's all cover songs, every one of them. Seattle cover band really is what they were.
They were from Seattle. They were from Seattle?
Yeah, they're up Pacific Northwest band.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, they're a big band up there. Yeah, it's all. Let's see. Can I see this? Yeah, Louie. Mojo Work. I got my Mojo working. Fever, Money. I played all these songs. This was a record that I listened to and played when I was a kid, and we did a lot of these songs. Ben Skepter was the B-side. It's an instrumental, the B-side of Louie. Long Tall Texan. You Can't Sit Down, the Dovell song. Twist and Shout is on here. Night Train. Come on, a Night Train, and Mashed Potato Time. So I thought I would pull those out.
That's very cool. I like that, man. You got some good stuff there.
Echo reel-to-reels, baby.
I like to hear how it sounds. The difference between those tapes and a vinyl, huh?
They sound great. They were mass produced. They were produced at like cassettes at high speed duplicating. Mm-hmm. But that was my go-to. I have a whole shit ton of them. That I bought at Sam Goody, in the 70s. Yeah. And then stuff I picked up at garage sales.
Excellent stuff.
Of course, me and my garage sales. You
got it. Vaultmeister, what do you got there, baby?
Man, I would hope that those tapes continue to play nowadays.
They do.
It'd be so nice if you could still enjoy them, because I'll tell you, anything by Ampex. I mean, from the 60s, it's all good, but in the 70s,
this is all Mylar tape. Even the 70s stuff, it's not anything. It's not like 456 or 256 or any of that gunky stuff that gunked up everybody's heads and you have to bake. You can just pop these. You can pop these right on the machine. It's a whole different backing. It's It's not commercial. It's not studio grade. It's like consumer stuff, but. this stuff is held up way better than the professional grade.
But what about like the wear and tear on it? Like how many plays can you get on that thing without?
Oh, yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. What are you asking me? What do I know?
I don't know. I remember cassettes would break, and I try to fix them when I was a kid. You remember that when you try to tape it together, the cassette?
I've done it many times.
Many times.
Yeah.
Is it the same type of thing with that?
They don't break. No, it's not a cassette. Cassettes suck. I fucking hate cassettes.
They're coming back in style.
Yeah, good. They can have them. They're terrible.
Joe, what do you have there, man?
All the retro.
The cassette killer.
One more thing about cassettes. The azimuth between machines never lines up. There is never a standard. You're going to record on one machine, play it back at another machine, and another machine is going to sound like this.
Yeah.
The azimuth is completely off. And it was so bad that all the cassette decks that I had over the years, I would actually take the cover off and find a hole or drill a hole so I can adjust the azimuth of the head for playback. True story.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to adjust the azimuth on every single cassette that I transfer in Frank's catalog because I treat everyone as a one of a kind. It's a constant thing. You have to do that.
Really?
Yeah, man.
Okay,
with the Frank stuff, you have a lot of tapes that you just.
Well, he has just an unbelievable amount of like personal cassettes and board cassettes and studio cassettes. I mean, tons and tons of stuff. And I treat every single one like one of a kind. What I do is I literally put it in the machine, put my headphones on, and then I manually take a screwdriver and I adjust the azimuth until it sounds the best. You can really hear when the high end gets. When the high end gets tweaked in, just right. And then I also have a tones tape that I can, go back to a factory azimuth if I need to. But
awesome.
So, I mean, I do that for every transfer. You have to do that because otherwise it just wouldn't sound right. Tape is as great as tape is. It's a thing.
Yeah, man, baby, it's definitely a thing. As a matter of fact, I did a live broadcast from the Santa Monica Civic Center in 1983 with the Pretenders, and we had they're going to put it into a box set. I have it was a broadcast on one of those stations up in LA. What's a big rock station up in LA?
K-Rock.
No, it wasn't K-Rock.
It was earlier, right? Earlier?
No, K-Rock was around, but it was one of those like.
I don't even know.
You must know, Joe.
Pasadena.
No. It was
KPPC.
Like, no cool station, like a corporate station.
Oh.
One of these corporate stations. I'll think of it and blabber it out later. But I had a cassette. We did a sound check on the first night on September 3rd. We did a sound check the day before, and I had a cassette of it. So my co-conspirator in box sets with Ramones and anything else Rhino is Bill Inglot. So I actually had a copy of the master mixes from the day of the show on September 4th on 1/4 inch 15 IPS. So he wanted to get those, and going through my cassettes, I found this. It says Pretenders. That's all it says on it is Pretenders First Night. And it's like the sound check. I mean, there's shit coming in and out, but there's probably some stuff they might want to put on the box set. And Bill brought it over to Brian Kehoe, who does a lot of transferring and who's a great guy.
I know who that is. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, really cool dude. Great guitar player as well, and archivist.
Who did he play? Why is the name something Brian? Who did he play with? Brian?
I don't know.
I know the name Joe. Joe.
I don't know. I do know that he recently has been working in the Van Halen archive as I wear the Van Halen shirt.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. He's been working for Warner Brothers trying to get, some stuff out of the vaults for future releases and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, he's transferred a lot of the Ramones stuff that I've worked on over the last few years.
Yep.
Real cool guy. And I can't think of that damn station in LA.
Well, there's been some comments in Xandra, and we have KNAC, KTLA, KLOS, KMET, KLOS. Xandra was right. There you go.
That was it.
Denver got it. All right, here's my vinyl, and then we can move on. Of course, as I'm, constantly investing in vinyl, even though I told myself I really don't want to have a massive vinyl collection because it's such a pain in the ass to move, but I keep buying because it's an endless cycle. I just can't help. I can't help it.
The show is making you buy more.
Yeah, I mean, the world is buying vinyl right now. I mean, it's the hottest thing. Everyone loves vinyl, so it's excellent. But I have something here, which has a little bit of Zappa history. But this is an original mono pressing that I got on eBay this past week. It's an album I never owned, and I finally got it. It's interesting. It's produced by Tom Wilson, who's a famous producer. He did Blonde on Blonde and the Velvet Underground's Nico record and the Freak Out album and many, many other things. And this is the Animals, Animalism.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is from 1966.
Nice.
And there's 2 songs on this album that Frank Zappa got hired to arrange and write.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah. So and I never had this record on vinyl before, so I purchased the original mono. So this is the mono.
Wow.
And let me show you the label. It's in pretty good condition. Not bad for the amount of money I pressed that I
What year? What year is that?
1966.
Awesome. And Zappa was there. Wow.
Yeah, Zappa got hired by Tom Wilson to arrange 2 songs on this record.
Shit, that's fucking crazy good.
Isn't that cool? Little history for you.
That's awesome. I love it.
I like the Animals. They were cool.
I do too.
They got psychedelic after this album. They started, like everybody else did, after Sgt. Pepper, the Stones went that direction. The Animals went that direction. Beach Boys went that direction. Everybody did. And Freak Out, of course, was big on that too. But yeah, so this is before they went psychedelic. This album is like when they're just like, the super white blues band, like just
super, man. I love the Animals. And Mickey Most tells a story about recording the first Animals record. And it is he saw them. They did one single. I don't remember the title of that single, but they were in Manchester, and they were coming down to London, and they had a 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. session, and they came in. They were going to cut the House of the Rising Sun. They already had a single that was a hit. They're going to cut House of the Rising Sun. They cut House of the Rising Sun like within a half hour, and they had a take. And so the band is like, "Well, Mickey, what are we going to do now?" He says, just do the rest of the record. So they recorded the rest of their first album from 8:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. And that's what that consists of their first record, including House of the Rising Sun.
Wow. Nice.
Live to mono.
Wow.
Nice.
Live mixed to mono.
That is cool.
Think about that.
All right, Stefan, what about you, baby?
Yeah, man.
I came across some hidden gems. I was talking about it with Joe before, but I'm pretty shocked. I went looking around because, as I said, I had Mike Campbell from Tom Petty Heartbreakers has a new record out, Dirty Knobs. I was on a search for it. So I decided to go to little mom and pop record stores, which I think I'm going to start adding in Talking Wax and videoing them and uploading them. And, I think these little mom and pop shops out there in America are going to go out of business. And this gentleman who I spoke with, he told me he was so grateful I bought the records. He's like, if I could get a sale a day like this, I could stay afloat. And you know what? When I was a little kid, I used to collect comic books. So the charm of a place where you could forget about your troubles and go in there and just get all this nostalgia and all this history and bring it back. Don't let these stores go away, people. Really go out there before you go to the big guys. Go see if these little guys have it first. That's just what I'm saying, because you're helping them. They're helping you. You're helping the artists, everybody. What do you guys say?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And they'll have the cool shit. They're not going to, Amoeba's a great store. Can't knock Amoeba. But, these mom and pop stores are going to have the collectible stuff. They're going to have the good stuff. Everywhere, Walmart has, special releases as far as I know, right?
Yeah.
They have their, I don't know who, but
and Target and Barnes and Noble, all these stores are doing it.
And that's why when you got even like Spinners, they're a local shop in Tennessee. They're sponsoring us. They're giving away the prizes tonight that the contestants are going to play for. So if you guys are looking for some, please give these guys a call. They're great guys. They're helping us to bring you guys a great show and helping you guys also win some vinyl from them. So support. If you look for them, call them, see if they have it and order from them. Now I went and found this little place over here, and I was looking for they didn't have what I was looking for, but then I found this. I actually had a video of the guy. I was going to try to bring it up here, but it wasn't coming up right. But check this out. I found this on vinyl, and Joe knows more about it than I do. But
yeah, that looks like it's in pretty good shape. I have one of those.
That album goes for big money if it's in really good condition.
Well, look at the condition, you guys. If you could see what I got there.
Maybe I'll sell it. I have one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then let me show you the vinyl on this one. And the funny thing about this one is, here's the vinyl, you guys.
Yeah, baby.
Okay. And if you look at the spindle, it's really hasn't been played at all.
Look, we have a dual thing going on. Here's the.
Let me see yours. Let me see yours.
So great, man. Now, Stefan, is yours a gatefold?
Oh, you got the inner. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me see yours. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on.
I think they were all gatefolds. I think.
No, hold on. Let me see your record.
I don't think that.
No,
that his is.
Oh. Mine's not a gatefold. Ed,
get out! Oh my God, it isn't.
There you go.
Wow.
So what does that mean?
That means it's a later pressing.
Oh, I wonder if the other one is a gatefold.
It might be.
So, is the gatefold a later pressing, or is the early? Is this the earlier?
No, the gatefold's got to be earlier, and then of course they stopped doing the gatefold. You know.
Okay, gotcha. But you know
whoa.
about this record and the Keith Olsen meeting with Mick Fleetwood. To tell a bit of the story.
With Keith, I know Keith Olsen. Okay, I don't know about the record. The only thing I did find out about the record when I bought it, I go, "Oh wow, Keith Olsen, who did Rumors, he did Rick Springfield, worked the class."
No. He didn't do Rumors.
No, he didn't do Rumors. Keith Olsen.
No,
he did Jesse's Girl, right? He did Jesse's Girl.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Pat Benatar.
Yeah.
He didn't do Rumors. What he did a Fleetwood Mac record.
Okay, here's what happened. So. Mick Fleetwood is looking for a new producer to do the new Fleetwood Mac record.
Yeah.
They got to deal with Warner Brothers. I think this is how it goes. If I'm wrong, you can correct me, Joe. And so somebody recommended Keith Olsen to him. Okay. And he goes, Keith Olsen at this time was working out of Sound City in Van Nuys, where that Neve console that Dave Grohl now has used to, that was his home. It was at Sound City, where Nirvana did their record there. I've worked there on the Pursuit of Happiness record. I did backing tracks there. So Keith Olsen is recommended to Mick Fleetwood as a producer. So Mick Fleetwood goes into Sound City, hangs out with Keith, and Keith puts up the tape of this record to show him what he's been doing, as well as Rick Springfield, etc. Pat Benatar. I don't know. Was Pat Benatar even out yet?
No, not at this point. No, this was 1975, 1974.
Yeah. Okay, so he hadn't even done Rick Springfield yet.
That's right.
Okay.
That's
wow.
right.
Okay. Now, so this is what he had. He had this to show as his work. And when Mick Fleetwood heard that, he said, "Who are these people? Who's this Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks? Who are these people?" And he says, "I want them to join Fleetwood Mac." And that's how that started. That was the impetus to getting Buckingham Nicks into Fleetwood Mac.
So how about Rumors was done at Sound?
Hang on, I'm not finished. My story.
Okay, let's hear this story.
Yeah, it was done. It was done there, and Keith Olsen was a part owner. He wasn't the owner.
Okay.
Yeah. So what happens is Keith Olsen gets the gig to do the next Fleetwood Mac record, and guess who comes along? Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham to join the band. And they make the first Fleetwood Mac record with Buckingham and Nicks in it, with Rhiannon on it. What else is on that record, Joe? Do you know?
Say That You Love Me, Landslide, Over My Head. It's a great album. It's filled with great shit. And you know, they wanted Lindsey Buckingham, and Lindsey said, "I will only join your band if you accept my girlfriend as well."
Yes, that's exactly right. Thank you.
I mean, what a great cover. Look how pretty Stevie looks, and look how cool he looks. I mean, do you know on this album, and Ronnie Tutt, Jim Keltner on drums?
Sick. Ronnie Tutt, man. That's Elvis's drummer. Look out, Robbie Detroit.
And then Jerry Sheff is on it.
That's Elvis's bass player.
Waddy plays on it.
Waddy plays on it. That's right. It's pretty crazy, man. It's some heavy hitters on here. Yeah. Pretty cool. Cool record. But Robbie Detroit. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, one little more point. The assistant engineer on the record was Richard Dashett, who went on with Ken Callier to produce Rumors, and Keith Olsen was left off of the project.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't know the reason why. Keith may have been doing something else, or who knows? You know, you never know. That happens to me. It's happened to me several times. You know, you think you're in with somebody, and then all of a sudden, oh, they're working with this guy or that gal. So Dashett and Callier produced Rumors, and we all know where that went. And it's a great record. And the studio is called Sound City. And Dave Grohl did a documentary about it. Documentary. I can't say that word. It's the Jersey in me.
Great documentary.
Fabulous. A lot of history. So I'm sorry. I think my story is now done.
No, it's definitely cool. Okay, so I found that album, but Robbie Detroit's saying that the Gatefold is not the originals. I don't know.
Well, no, they both happened in the same year. The Gatefold and non-Gatefold happened in 1973.
Okay.
This is according to Discogs. So
okay.
So there you have it.
There you have it. So now I'm on a mission to find the Gatefolds. That's my mission. But okay.
What year was this released?
73.
73. Wow. That's really early.
Dedicated to A.J. Nicks, the grandfather of country music.
Yeah, baby.
That's it. Okay, so
really cool record.
Speaking of Waddy Wattel, so I also found this one over there as well in the place. This is the original printing, original press, and Keith Richards, Waddy Wattel. Look at that.
Steve Jordan.
Steve Jordan. Steve Jordan and Keith are the ones who produced this one.
Steve Jordan produced it.
Great album. The hit was "It Take It So Hard." I think it was "A Struggle." Those were the two hits, but I love "Make No Mistake." It's a beautiful slow ballad on this one. Was this Keith? Well, he did the Young Barbarians with Ron, but him by himself. Was this his first solo from the Stones by himself?
I remember this being his first solo album. I think that's true.
I think it's his only solo album, isn't it?
No, he did a couple of the band, the Expensive Winos. I think he did.
Oh yeah, but that was a band, like a Keith Richards record. I think that's the only one.
Band was a great because he would change. They would switch off drums and bass, but live, great show,
fantastic
band. Waddy Wattel, great guitar player.
Yeah, man.
Steve Jordan.
It's a great album, man. Talk Is Cheap is a great album.
Great.
Sounds great.
That's right. And Steve, I think now plays with John Mayer. He plays on and off with John Mayer, which is another. He's just great. So then at the end of I walked away with Everything Comes in Threes with ADIKA. So I found this one.
Oh man, that's awesome! Awesome. Look at that mono.
It's in mint condition, Ed.
Oh, I love it.
Ed, if you could see that.
I have. Oh, that's great. I'm Imperial.
That's right. And let me show you the label over here. Look at the back. It's
beautiful.
Beautiful condition. I couldn't, Ed, it was sticking right up there. Somebody just dropped it off. I got to grab it. And it was one of those things. If I didn't grab it, I would have walked away pissed.
Look at that.
Look at this, Ed.
Now, shit.
Look at the vinyl. It's very clean.
Really super clean. That's great.
Nice.
Oh, I love this. I have one Nelson record in there. I don't know which one it is.
And the song is just incredible. I'm in love again. Don't leave me this way. My babe, I'll walk alone. There goes my baby. Poor little fool. Big hit.
This is pre-traveling, man.
Shirley Lee, someday. There's good rockin' tonight. I'm feeling sorry. Down the line, Unchained Melody does on this one. So there you go.
Who plays on this? You know?
I don't. I do not know.
The guitar
Wrecking Crew.
I'll tell you who. No,
not the Crew. It's like it was like an Elvis. And
backing Rick and his guitar are the great musicians who appear with him on his personal appearance tours. James Burton.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
On guitar. That's right.
James Burton. Yes.
James Kirkland on. We got over here on bass. We have Richie Frost on drums, and then Gene Garf on piano.
Okay, yeah, James Burton is who I was thinking of.
James Burton.
I knew like Elvis's guitar player was down with Ricky. Those records are amazing. You know, they sound great. Hello, Mary Lou, Goodbye Heart, Traveling Man, they were done after this, but I remember those records popped out of the radio, man. They sounded so good.
I agree, and I couldn't walk by that one, so I said, you know what?
Oh, that's a no-brainer, dude.
I did it.
Hey, Stephen, what'd you pay for that, man?
All those records, $30.
Oh, hey,
come on. $30. There you go. So I want to give a big thank you to Russ Thompson. Really nice guy. I want to bring him on the show. I'm going to go back there. Great show. He has a show, My Music on Vinyl, all vinyl. It's a half-hour show. He does it Wednesday at 4 p.m. It's on pnwradio.org. pnwradio.org. Thank you, Russ Thompson. Really good guy. And you know what? I'll bring him back for more. He has some hidden gems. I don't want to give it all away, but I'll put a link for his stuff.
Nice, well. It's a good deal. Nice deal.
Yeah, nice guy too. Nice guy.
One more. Is that Ricky Nelson a mono or is that a stereo copy? It looked like a mono. I didn't see stereo written on it anywhere.
I'll tell you right now, that is good question over there, my friend. I don't see stereo.
What about the label?
Let's see. High fidelity. Let's see the label. No.
High fidelity. That's mono.
Yeah, high fidelity. Yeah.
High five, baby. That's mono all the way. Yeah. All right.
There it is, right there. So that is the vinyl from your host, ladies and gentlemen. Now,
beautiful.
Thanks.
To the game.
To the
game.
To the game. Well, nice vinyl, Joe.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Dig those old 4-tracks, man. Those 4-track tapes.
Great. Can't wait to, sometime you get down to San Diego and play in a belly up. Come on by.
Yes, sir.
Listen to some tape.
Yes, that would be fun.
Now, tonight we have a great show. We have a couple of gals playing. Last week, Caitlyn won. She won Bon Jovi 2020. What is she going to win tonight? Let's.
If she wins, she's got a repeat offender coming tonight.
Josette is back.
Yeah, baby.
And she's going to come and try to take over. Let me see if I click the girls right here. Okay, Caitlyn, welcome. Hun, welcome. Josette.
Josette.
Let me do this. Hold on. I got to do Josette first. Caitlyn. Okay, now we're rocking and rolling. Okay.
Ladies.
All right, we're getting wild. We're getting crazy. We got a rock and roll show to go on. It's all happening, right? But before we do the show, somebody needs to lower their volume. Because
turn your volumes down, ladies.
I know you girls are excited. Is it okay? Let me test. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Hey,
1 2.
Hey,
it was Caitlyn.
No, 1 2.
Oh, no, it's Josette.
Josette.
What's up with my volume?
If you have the YouTube playing live, just turn it down on YouTube so that your StreamYard connection is
my
playing.
StreamYard's the only thing on.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Does that work? Okay.
1 2.
Now we're good. Hey, now.
1 2. 1 2. Check.
We'll do one.
Okay. All right. We're all here. Okay.
I think my mic is off.
No, you're good.
Now you're
good.
Now you're good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so here before the game intro, we have to do one thing right here, but let's do a little of this right here. You know this face. Who will be going behind the bars? Here we go. Roll it, baby.
Welcome to Talking Wax, the hottest vinyl fight club in the world. Sponsored by Spinner's Record Shop in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Tonight, we have two heavyweight contenders hoping to take home a record win. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the main event of the evening. So, without any further delay, let's get ready to spin.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
Woo!
ladies, you know how to play the game. It's 3 records against 3. The best 2 out of 3 win. Voltmeister, tell them how the audience. It's up to you guys to do the voting. How should they vote, Mr. Voltmeister?
Well, may the best vinyl win. After the contestants, pledge their allegiance to their entry, you get to vote, and you get to play along by voting. And the way to vote is to !VOTE space A for Caitlyn and space B for Josette. So there you have it. Let's get this on.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Now, does it have to be uppercase, or is it does uppercase or lowercase matter?
I was told it does not have to be
Doesn't matter.
capital lock.
Okay.
Amber told me that last time.
I always wanted to know that for like months and months and months.
Oh, me too. And everybody right there, please subscribe to the channel. You click that subscribe button. Again, I'll show it to you because look how professional it looks. It's a guitar pick with a vinyl and says subscribe now and give us thumbs up. Don't be so tight. And even you grumpy people out there with those downers, turn it around, that frown upside down, and give it up. Or I'll stick it in your ass. I don't give a shit. All right, everybody. Oh,
Nice one.
I had to stick it in their ass, but they stick it in mine. All right, on this, what are the prizes tonight? Spinners, they're the people helping us. 615-614-1771. You need something, you can't find it, try them first before you try somebody else. But they're the guys giving it up and giving it to you guys. Everybody remember, audience, please, your vote matters. You're getting the prize to these gals right here tonight. What spin is giving us tonight, Joe?
I'm excited. I want to know.
All right. Well, we got over here.
Oh, hey, the picture disc.
Ooh, what's going on there, Ed? He's getting heavy. I could feel it in the air. All right, we got over here.
Oh, we got Sturgill Simpson, Cutting Grass, Volume 2, an indie retail exclusive on opaque blue and white swirl vinyl. So this is a collectible because colored vinyl is all the rage these days.
And you know what? 2 out of 3 ain't bad, my friend.
Oh, hey, man. The album that made Meatloaf a household name, Bat Out of Hell, Can't Go Wrong, Todd Rundgren, Jim Steinman. There you have that.
And the man that knows Rosanna.
Oh, yeah. Got Steve Lukather's latest solo album, an absolute legend in the music field. A session man who has played on so many, along with just the Toto records. If just Toto alone is enough.
And if you want to, oh man, the man has done it all. And if you want to know more about him, check out our videos right here on Talking Wax because he had spoken with ADIKA. And
that's
also
right.
Another friend of the show is our friend Donnie V and Chips Enough. Boom. Right there.
Enough's enough.
That's
now,
it.
did Enough's Enough get categorized as an 80s band, or what was up with that band?
I guess they really were not in 80s. It was really a 90s thing.
They were 90s thing. I do hear them on the on that K-Rock type Sirius XM station.
Okay.
But they're
called First Wave. And actually Little Steven plays them once in a while.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, once in
I mean, great songs. Chip and Donnie, they're great. Donnie's a great singer, and they were like Oasis before Oasis. I think they just got caught with that whole image thing. With the musicianship is great. Chip's a fantastic bass player, really is.
I'm not familiar.
You're not familiar? Oh man, really, really Beatley, jellyfish type stuff. Very good, man.
Love jellyfish.
Yeah, Donnie V does a great version of Instant Karma. You guys got YouTube it and check it out. Really great. All right, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You girls are ready. Caitlyn, it is the time. It is the time. Grab your hat, girls and gals out there in the audience. Fix your wigs. Get your life together because it is time to get the blood going. Bam. Bring it, baby. Round 1.
Bring it, Caitlyn.
Oh, I'll bring it.
That's right.
No question.
That's right. The way you did Robbie Detroit, you're going
to. All right. So this first band, I grew up because both of my parents listened to them. At the time, it was my eldest brother, Matthew, and I at the time. And I've always loved the lead singer. Pardon the dog. Shoot. And I'm sorry, guys.
Don't worry. Let's go. Bring it on. Time's running.
And the lead singer, just croons out the lyrics and style. I can't explain it. So the lead singer I'm talking about is Jim Morrison, and of course the band, The Doors, greatest hits.
Woohoo!
And this is original pressing.
Love it.
Right here,
Right
so
on.
here's the front. I love this picture of Morrison right here. One of my favorite pictures of him. And down the back, you got the band and the track list here. And what's really cool is the sleeve that holds the record. Okay.
Dog not included, right?
Oh my goodness. So here's another good one. There he is.
Classic.
It's iconic, right? Then you have this, just the pictures of the other ones, and most importantly, the record.
Yeah, let's see that record.
I'll bring you the record.
Look at that label, the black and red.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Yeah, there we go. There it is.
Very nice.
Now, Joe, let me ask you a question on this record. Was that was that for the Doors to fulfill their contract? Because I know that was released after Morrison was obviously passed away. It was a greatest hits later on, correct?
Correct. And there was a revival of the Doors in the 80s. They got very popular again, and that greatest hits record also was close by. There was a live record that they released. It was like a live compilation that was really, really happening at that time. And MTV was playing a lot of Doors videos, and Ray Manzarek, John Doe from X was like in the videos, and X was really happening because Ray Manzarek was produced their first album, and so there was definitely a Doors revival. And I think that anytime that there's a revival of a major act like that the record companies instantly want to put out a best of or a greatest hits instantly, because it just makes so much business sense. And so this greatest hits album made so much sense at the time when it came out.
Did they remaster the songs, like redo them, or
I'm sure they remastered it, but they would have to remaster it for the sequence.
Yeah.
But I remember, talking about their popularity. I remember there was a Rolling Stone cover that said something to the effect of, "He's young, he's sexy, he's dead." Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Young.
Yeah, it's true, man. I love the Doors.
I
I'm
do
a
too.
huge Doors fan. I love the first record. Came out in the summer of '67, the year I graduated high school. I went to the Jersey Shore with my friends. We had a party house. The Doors were playing all the time. Jefferson Airplane. It was amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I remember having an 8-track of it in the car, the first record. And then when the Fillmore opened in March of 1968, one of the first groups, I think it was the third week or maybe the second week, maybe even the second week of March 1968, the Doors played the Fillmore East, and I saw them, and it was mesmerizing.
Wow. So you saw the Doors. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
I love it.
Did they jam through like this set, or did they stick the way it was on the record, or did they?
Well, they're kind of a little bit of a jam band.
Yeah.
We had those big long jams and Light My Fire, When the Music's Over, and The End. So that's they were elaborating.
Yep, they stretched.
They're definitely stretching those, but songs like The Crystal Ship or Whiskey Train, Whiskey Bar. Those songs were pat like the record, but those long ones that they went into a jam with, like the three that I mentioned, they would get into that. And then they did it was really, really cool at the end. I believe it was just before Waiting for the Sun was going to be released. The first two records had been released, and they did they finished, they started with When the Music's Over. That was their first song. And the last song was The End, the big, bam, boom, bing, Oedipus thing going on, mother. And he walked on down the hall. It was amazing. And that was the last song. And then, the band, they weren't really, they were kind of getting into encores at this time. Now everybody gets an encore, but, these early days of the Fillmore and rock shows, there's a little smattering, there's a smattering of applause, and then a screen dropped down. And they started the film of the Unknown Soldier. And It was it's where the guy throws a sandwich into the ocean, and the fish pulls the guy into the ocean. And the band was involved with it. And at the end of this film, like, one of the first rock videos, and was shown at the Fillmore in the theater. At the end of it, where they go into that war is over, baby. They keep repeating that lick. Well, they synced up with it, and then the band started playing it along with the film, and then the audience went crazy. They came back.
Wow.
It was really exciting. It was an exciting moment.
That is pretty cool. Yeah. Another thing, Jerry Sheff, bass played on Roadhouse Blues on the LA Woman, which is album, which is I think that might be my favorite record of the Doors. A little more bluesy, but it was great. And that's a great. Caitlyn's a great album. It's a great choice.
Entry, Caitlyn.
It was my first entry for the Doors. That album was. I got that from the Columbia House. 12 albums for a penny, and I picked that one. So that yeah.
And
so,
I have a request. I definitely at some point in the show I want to see what Caitlyn's dog looks like.
Yeah. You can bring your dog on. It's okay.
Okay, well, Smokey can make her debut later when she comes down.
Yeah, we're all good with the dog. Trust me, it's all good. Don't worry about your dog. Your dog is totally
I appreciate the patience. I told her not to bark and
no, let her bark.
Don't worry about
stop
it.
your story. Let the dog tell her story, and you tell yours. Don't let it stop you. All right, Josette, what do you got there, hon?
Oh, well, the Doors, I mean, come on. Like Jim Morrison, poet, and I have to say I was one of those people who got into the Doors in the 80s. And actually, I did have a pick to show tonight. It's really ironic. So I guess...
all right. Doors versus Doors.
Oh man! Wow.
I actually inherited an album from my brother-in-law Ira, who passed away.
Oh.
So we inherited his copy, but this was mine. I'll open it up.
I see Josette knows how to take care of a record.
Well, I try. So here we go. And it has, you open it up, it has that gatefold, I guess you would call it, but it's really cool, even the back.
It's great. The photography.
I have to say, my cousins, they were into the Doors. They actually, I can't tell you where they saw them. It was somewhere in the city. It was like a little dive in the city. They saw them back in, I guess it was maybe the late 60s. So there's a little history there, but let's see. This is.
So wait. So tell us the history. How'd you get this record? Now this was.
I was into the Doors back in the 80s, and I did have that greatest hits on a cassette. So it was really funny that you mentioned about cassettes, because you'd always like worry about the cassette getting stuck in your player, or you'd have to take the pencil and try to roll it back up. But I looked it up, and I don't know if I got this on eBay or Mercari. I don't remember. I'm not sure, but this is, so it comes with 2 albums. I'm going to try and hold it sexy. And here's the second one. Oops.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, shit.
Oh, there it is. No, actually, it's in good shape. Hold on. Let me just, here we go. Just a little staticky.
That's right, Josette. I like, look, VTech 666. I see Josette sporting that fancy Talking Wax t-shirt.
There we go.
Yeah.
That looks good.
When did the Butterfly label come out, Joe?
Well, that was like late. I remember.
Hold that label up. Let's see that label.
Sure. It's Electra.
Try to keep it. Yeah, right there.
I believe it's like late 60s, early 70s that came out, I think.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
And Caitlyn, hold your label up as well. Let's hold the labels up there and show.
Yeah.
Let's show the audience the labels. And when did this and the black and
that's
red.
the 80s. That's the 80s Electra label.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Butterfly one, I believe that's early 70s to be totally specific.
I think this actually came out in 1970, and that was one of the reasons I said that's a really good year.
Yeah, there you go. And I believe that this is the first officially released live album by the Doors.
Yeah,
first official one. Yeah,
wow.
Absolutely live. And there's
Wow.
some great performances on there too.
Yeah.
Now, Stefan, what's interesting about this battle, if I may, is that this might be Denise Kennedy pointed this out, and I think she's right. This is a first, because ever since I've been watching the show and participating in the show, I've never seen somebody submit something from the same band. So literally, the people voting tonight are going to be voting on which album they actually like better from the same artist. That's pretty interesting.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
probably,
right.
Probably for different reasons.
So some of
Yeah.
the songs on here are Who Do You Love, Alabama Song, Backdoor Man, Love Hides, 5 to 1, Build Me a Woman, When the Music's Over, Close to You, Universal Mind, Break On Through, The Celebration of the Lizard, and Soul Kitchen.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
Very cool. Look how cool he was. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very nice.
Total rock
Very
star.
sexy.
The
Ultimate frontman. He was.
Lizard King.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks really good.
Well, this will be a heated battle.
Look at your boy Roy. Yeah. 51 years. It looks spanking new. It really does.
Yeah. Even my
Yeah.
brother-in-law's copy, the cover has a little wear and tear, but the album, pristine.
Nice.
Pristine.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let's get the voting going, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, man. Good
Boom.
choice. Ladies, great choices. This is a tough one.
This is.
I mean,
Yeah,
you've got a live album that shows off how dynamic and impressive they were live, but you've got Caitlyn's greatest hits, which has the highlights that made them incredibly famous. I mean, this is real close.
Yeah, we got 75 people in here right now, so maybe we'll get to 100. But right now, if you're in there, 75 people watching, come on, vote. Let's get those votes. You vote A for Caitlyn or B for Josette. If you like, for the live people out there that love live records, great live album. And if you want to greatest hits, greatest hits. But which is your favorite Doors record? Only you shall pick it for them. All
Do
righty.
you have a favorite Doors record, Uncle Ed, while the voting's happening?
I love the first two records. I really do. And I love them in sequence because that's the way I listen to them. And I put them on the turntable, listen to the first side, put headphones on, listen to the second side. And the same thing with, just, Break On Through, starting off side one.
That's right.
On the Doors, and on Strange Days, People Are Strange. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And you hadn't heard it yet. You just heard there was you went to, Great Eastern Mills on Route 22 and saw that there was a new Doors record.
Yeah.
Because there was, where you're going to hear it. Well, I guess WNEW-FM, but I remember I had not heard People Are Strange, and it just knocked me out. And When the Music's Over is on Strange Days as well, which I absolutely adore.
Yeah.
I love both of those records in order. And, I actually have never heard this live record, but just for the fact that I saw them live, I would definitely, myself, I would check that out. I want to check that out now.
How about you, Stefan? You got a favorite Doors album?
I do. I get them mixed up, and I saw in the comments they go, "Oh, you use the Roadhouse Blues." All right, settle the hell down there.
Yeah,
I'm running a show, but I like the last records. I like the last record. I like the one with the changeling on it. I just like,
L.A. Woman.
L.A. Woman. It's a little more bluesy. It's just it rocks.
I dig those songs as well. I love L.A. Woman. I love Roadhouse Blues.
It's just a great record.
I actually have the 2 CD set of that they came out with in the 80s, probably early 90s. The greatest hits.
The Changeling is a great song.
Yeah, you know what else I have actually? Hang on one second. Which is really cool.
But also, what's the other one?
We have a winner.
We have a winner.
We have a winner. Oh, look at that.
Oh, boy. There it goes. Boom. Josette knocked it out of the park with the live.
Wow. 76% of the votes.
Big one.
Now, was that at the Hollywood Bowl, that live album?
I think so.
Where was that recorded?
Oh, no, but actually, I think that's a different one. I think that's the Doors at the Hollywood Bowl.
It's a compilation of different places, I think.
It is, huh? So,
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm trying to see if it says anything.
Yeah.
This album was compilated from live performances recorded in cities throughout the United States between August 1969 and June 1970.
Oh yeah, peak.
But they don't list the venues, huh? Where they're at, huh?
Not right here, no.
Okay, I was just curious.
Yeah, really quickly. There's a great Doors Rhino a box set, and Bruce Botnick remixed it in 5.1, as well as remastering the original.
Oh wow!
Records. It has all of their records in here. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 CD set.
Let me see. Name their albums that they have. Their albums that they had over there. The Doors.
Well, the Doors, Strange Days, Waiting for the Sun, The Soft Parade.
The Soft Parade. That's what I was thinking about.
Yeah,
Great album.
I remember bringing that home. I was still living in my mom's house and putting it on the stereo. I dug it. You cannot petition the Lord with prayer. You cannot petition the Lord with prayer.
It was heavy. So heavy.
I don't know, Caitlyn. That was a tough one. I'm so sorry because I mean, how do you vote on that one? That's just a tough one.
Yeah.
You know
that, but it was the first of two Doors, or you never saw two Beatles go against each other. It was a good one, a good pick. So they only did 6 studio records, the Doors.
I guess so.
Wow, interesting. Okay, all right.
And I have them on vinyl as well because I was a huge fan.
Wow. All righty. Well, I say it's that time. I say we go to round 2 and let's look for the bell on round 2. Ready, Caitlyn? Bring it up.
Come on,
your best shot. Come on, Caitlyn. Hit it with your best shot.
Come on,
I got this. Okay, well, I'm going to try at least. I don't know, Josette, great choice, my friend. That was a tough lot. To be honest, I don't know what I would vote for. So this next band I grew up listening to, the lead singer's great. Her name is Stevie Nicks.
Stevie!
And this is an original pressing album. And I love the song Landslide. Reminds me of my late grandmother, but anyway, here it is. Original pressing, 1977.
That's great. It's funny that we were just talking about that.
Yeah.
What an amazing album this is.
It's a fantastic. And believe it or not, I found this in a thrift store.
Wow.
Well, there were a lot of those sold, my dear. You know, you're gonna.
Of course,
great photos. Yeah.
You still have this inner sleeve intact?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to see the sleeve. And Stefan, you got to see the label because you were talking about last week. So before I show Stefan the cool label, here's the sleeve.
I love it. I love those pictures. Look how cool Lindsay looks in that photograph.
I know. So cool. He was. I mean, he still is, but he was just such a great guitar player too.
Yeah.
Still is.
Yeah, that's what. He's just killing.
Yeah, man.
There's such a vibe there.
All right. Well, you need to check out the labels. I think, Stefan, I really do believe you'll like it. I really do.
And for everybody watching, I had Mick Fleetwood for Jenny Boyd on the show Monday. I did a pre-recording with her about her life with Mick. Look at this.
There it is.
Wow. Yeah.
The Palm Tree label from '77.
That's so cool.
Yeah, man.
Look at the song. There's not one bad song on this. Second hand. Every song.
They worked on this. They worked on this, right? Ken Calliott wrote a book, The Making of Rumors, I think it's called. It's short, easy to read, really interesting. But they spent well over a year on this record, and because they were using the tape so much, they made this is a true story. They made a safety after they did the bass and drums. They made safety copies, and because they did so much overdubbing onto the I guess it was 24 track, they did so much overdubbing on the 24 track that the top end on the drums was like gone from running over the head so much, and the bass sound had deteriorated. So they went back to the safety copies that they made, and actually they didn't have any sync tone. They had nothing to synchronize it, so they actually synchronized it by hand, listening to it and pushing the reel forward and pushing on the reel to make sure, and listening in the headphones to make sure the phase lined up with the tracks that were on the original reel.
Wow.
Some crazy.
Wow. Great drums. One of my favorite drum sounds.
It's a great sounding. It's a fantastic record. I love that record. Johnny Ramone used to make fun of me for liking.
Did he really?
Liking Fleetwood Mac and the Eagles. Oh yeah.
That's funny. That's so funny.
But you know what? I did a whole thing about Sedated, but also Go Your Own Way has a 1-note solo in there. And
that's right.
Yeah. So that solo on Sedated is kind of influenced by Neil Young and Lindsey Buckingham on Go Your Own Way. Honestly, it's a true story.
But you won't tell anybody in the Ramones camp that, would you?
What Ramones camp? There is no Ramones camp.
Way to go,
Back in the
Caitlyn.
day.
Way to go, Caitlyn. That kicks ass.
Yeah, thank you, Caitlin. Very good.
Thank you.
Good one.
Thank you.
Good one.
Thank you.
That record is a great one, man. Great one. What do you got there, Josette?
Okay. So I guess this is going back to getting into 60s music, 60s and 70s. Back in the 80s, you know, how everything was kind of brought back, or even from my parents listening to different genres back then. So without further ado, I mean, this is a band that I had listened to because of my family members, or I had heard it on the radio, loved it. You know, of course, MTV brought them really, you know, you saw videos. But without further ado, I mean, I love this album. The Kids Are All Right.
That documentary, The Kids Are All Right, is the most amazing rock documentary in the world. And the DVD is amazing because it has different camera angles of the live footage that they do at the end.
It's funny.
I love the Who.
It's funny. You girls are holding two albums up that I would that I listened to back back when I was a kid, and they were real important. In the book, it's a great book in that. The first track with the Smother Brothers and Keith Moon. I mean, it's hysterical.
I mean, I can picture that because that's like one of the things I remember seeing. So when I heard that first song, I was like, oh my gosh, it brought me back. So this is the book that comes with it.
Yeah, The
Kids Are All Right.
Man,
so cool. And look at the chair. Look what it says on the chair. That was the last photo session, not to be taken away on Keith Moon. Is that weird?
This is such a great. I mean, to look back at, it's just the history. It's amazing.
The photos, the clothes, it's great.
Even the little concepts underneath. Like
it's just great.
There's a large box set of the Who Sell Out coming out April 24th. I pre-ordered it.
So
you did?
Yeah.
I love that. Look at the reels.
That's amazing. That's embossed? Is that embossed? Is it embossed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's great. I don't have this record.
And
can we see the label on that?
Sure. Yeah.
That's a great one.
We're in trouble here.
And actually, they call it reels. They call it reel 1, reel 2, reel 3.
Yep.
Reel.
That's cool.
Look at that. Look how cool that looks.
That's awesome.
So great.
Oh, that's great.
I'm a big fan of
Again, I inherited this from my brother-in-law. So
Nice.
The idea that vinyl, his love of music, everything, like it just falls into place with everything that we love. Everything. It takes you back to a time and place, gives you an emotion. So, and I remember just playing this, you know, the other day, the whole album. So
it's so
it brought
cool.
me back. It brought me back to
Long Live
listening
Rock, Magic Bus. Look at the songs on that. See for Miles, Happy Jack, Can't Explain My Generation. I think there's on that album too. Is My Wife on that album? I believe. No. It's not on that album.
My wife's on Who's Next.
They didn't add it on this one.
I'm sorry. What am I thinking? It may be on. You know, I don't even know. What am I talking about?
Yes, it's on reel 2.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Let's see the songs on this, Josette, for a second. We got Reel 1, My Generation, I Can't Explain, Happy Jack, I Can See for Miles, Magic Bus, Long Live Rock, Reel 2, Anyway, Anyhow, Anywhere, Young Man Blues,
Killer.
Killer version. My Wife.
Sorry.
Yeah, Baba O'Reilly. Let's see, what's the other one? Reel 3, quick one. Tommy, Can You Hear Me? Sparks, Pinball Wizard, See Me, Feel Me. Reel 4, Join Together, Roadrunner. That's a cool jam. My Generation Blues. That's right. It's so cool, that version, and it won't get fooled again. Very cool. Yeah. Now, Josette, you screwed me up. I got to go borrow money from the wife and buy a record. That's a good one. That's a good one. You screwed me up. Yeah, both you girls. Caitlyn, I have the Rumors, but I don't have that one, man.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's a great one. It was a great one. That was my first Who record.
Yeah, I do have I had the laser disc actually, and then I do have a DVD. I don't think it's released on Blu-ray yet.
Love Young Man Blues.
I especially love, a quick one. And Who Sell Out is like my favorite. It really is. I love.
Look, Stephen, you still married? Not after me buying that Kids All Right VTech. I'll be moving in with you with my Kids All Right.
And there's different releases. I mean, they had like an American release, a UK release, a Japanese release. There's so many releases of this, but I'm just glad I got my hands on it. It's
Hold up your records. Hold them both up. Those are great 2 records. You girls did good, man.
Yeah, heated battle. This one, heated.
Hold them up. Hold it up. Let's get the voting going. I love it.
All right.
Jeff Davidson, have this DVD and CD. This is a vinyl show, Jeff. All right. All right.
Let's man. This is going to be a good one.
That's a tough one.
The poll is open. We can vote.
That's right. That's right. Look at the votes are coming. Vinyl Vixen's bringing it tonight. Denise Kennedy says. Denise is sticking up for her ladies. Vote B. Look at that. Vote A. Ooh, let's go over
this
here.
This one's gonna be really close.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'll favor Zandra. Vote A. This is a tough one. Marie, what's Marie saying? Marie says B. Let's go. Jonathan says A. Oh my goodness. Robbie, Detroit B. Margaret McKen. Oh, B. This is getting hot. Hot. Oh my goodness. G. A. Oh my God. I keep those votes. Let's go. V Tech 666. B. Steve. Oh man, Steve.
Close.
Oh, just the facts. B. Ashley Alexander. A. V Tech. I can't even click. The votes are coming in hard. The people in the chat are excited, you girls.
Yeah.
I mean, the votes. I can't even click on it. Shamrock Kitty. Oh, she's on A. Look at this. I've never saw the voting light up like this. You guys picked great records. You guys are both winners here because I've never seen this. Look at this. People going nuts. You girls, Josette, get nasty. Show the vinyl. Come on. Show the vinyl. Get nasty. Get it. Come on. Woo!
We want labels.
She's showing the book. Woo! She's showing the book. Oh, Adam D. What's Adam D saying over there? Oh my goodness, Kimberly Justin. Oh my God, they're showing the vinyl. They just undressed the record, gentlemen. We are mine. Woo-wee. Look at the headers on those animals. All right.
This is craziness.
Oh, this is crazy. This is fun. That's what it's all about. Look at this. Everybody's going crazy with the votes. Keep on voting. Come on. This is a tough one. I don't even know where we're going here.
I don't know. We might have the best out of 3 tonight.
Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this.
It's close.
Come on, vote. Because of you out there, people, there's a winner here. Let's do this. Let's voting is done.
We are closed.
Okay.
I'm on the edge of my seat, people.
This is tough.
Don't fall over, Joe. Don't lean too much.
Look at this.
Bam!
Oh my
Josette!
God.
She Mike Tyson'd her in the ring. Look at her. New York in the house. Oh my goodness. Josette.
Good game, ladies.
It's a great battle, Caitlyn. I love you, girl.
Great choices.
Oh, I love you too. No, it was a fun battle. You definitely surprised me. We think alike, which is awesome.
Wait, Caitlyn. Oh, what were you going to show? What was?
I want to see her dog.
We're going to see the dog before she goes to the vinyl jail. But what was the last record you were going to pull out, Caitlyn?
The last record?
Yeah, round 3.
It was the tough choice. It was between Aerosmith, Get Your Wings, and Bad Company.
Okay.
Wow, Get Your Wings, man. Woo!
Let's see the album covers of those that you got there. Let's see how they look.
Yeah, I can show you guys the album covers.
Yeah.
Here's let me get the Bad Boys from Boston up here. Here they are.
I love Aerosmith.
Me too. I love that album. Love that record.
I agree with I really like that Rocks was their best album, but this is second behind that.
Okay.
I agree with you on that, Caitlyn.
That's a good one.
This one, and I grew up listening to these guys, so I feel like I've known these guys forever. So
yeah, man.
And then Bad Company. Let me get that for you. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, hang on. It's coming out. There we go. It's in a dust cover, but
oh yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is the original pressing too.
I don't know that record. I don't know this record.
Both awesome.
It has like all the hits on it.
Good one. Well, you know what, my girl? Look at this. Just the facts. That's right. I won Aerosmith. Get Your Wings. That's right. Just the
I
facts.
should have followed that one. Just the facts.
You can't mess with just the facts.
I should have followed his trend.
That's it. That's it. Well, good one. You know what, honey? We got to bring you back there. Hang out a second, because you, my girl, are going to vinyl jail. Oh, poor lady. All right.
I'm entitled.
All right. All right.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, the poor girl. What did you do to her? You just gave her a big. Oh my God! Oh, what did you do to her? What did you do, woman? What did you do? Well,
That was a big upset.
That was a big
That
upset.
was a fierce competition.
Look at the poor girl. Look what you did to her. She'll never be the same.
I'll
Oh,
take a cake and put a file in it.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, hun, you do get to pick a record of your choice tonight. But before you do, everybody watching, please be nice. Subscribe. Come on. Share it to a friend. If you didn't like the show, send it to somebody that you can't stand. Let me bug them as much as I got you. Now, hun, you get to pick a record here. What do you like over here? Phil Collins over there. Joe, do the calling out. What do we got here for the young lady?
Picture disc of the classic Face Value Phil Collins record with In the Air Tonight. Wow. Those drums.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah. Sturgill Simpson, Cutting Grass, the indie exclusive.
That's right. That's right. Oh.
Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell. Yeah.
All right.
No brainer. And the Steve Lukather's latest solo album, the man behind Toto and Michael Jackson's Thriller and all sorts of stuff.
That's right. And last but not
Enough's
least,
Enough, the band that I thought was part of the 80s hair metal days, but I guess I was wrong.
No, that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh my goodness. All this good stuff. And it's all brought to you by the guys at Spinner's Record Shop. 615-614-1771. What would you like, hon?
I agree that Bat Out of Hell. I have it. So, I love it. I just got the red vinyl for that one too. And I have the original one. So, I'm trying to think. Maybe I'm debating between Phil Collins and Steve Lukather. I'm torn between those two.
Well, you know what the Phil Collins is, but you don't know what the Lukather is.
The Lukather record's a really good new record.
Yeah,
actually.
there's some great players on it.
Yeah.
Great players on it.
I think I'll go with that one. It's something new and different.
Yeah, good choice. Good choice.
Good choice. All right. Tonight, I found the sun again. It's actually a really good record. I checked it out and I really did dig it myself. And he has Ringo on the record too, so you can't go wrong. And so there you go. Great, wonderful. So there you go. Oh man, how do you feel tonight?
I was very jittery before. I had coffee later in the night, which I shouldn't have, but I don't know how I would have stayed up tonight for this. I'm excited. I really, the last time, we only did the one round, but it was, the one game, but it was fun, and that's what I went into this, just for the fun of it, and for the love of vinyl. But yeah, I feel great, and it's good to see you guys too.
That's right. That's right. Look at that. Look, enjoy the new vinyl. 77 says that. Look at that. Jeff Davidson goes, it's a great cover. Caitlyn over here, she's just crying in herself. You're really just. VTech goes, the innocent cough, cough, cough. That's right. Where's my flaming pie? Oh, that's at the Wizard's Lair. You can buy it over there. But anyway, so look. You won, you did good, but you know what? We can't let her sit back there. Let's break her out for right now. Hey, we got to keep you over there. All right, we love you, Caitlyn. You did good. Where's the doggy?
She's muted. Caitlyn, you're muted.
On
that. Oh, let's see. Show us that dog. Bring that doggy's face over here. Let's end the night with a wonderful, pretty looking doggy. What's the dog's name?
She's muted.
She's muted.
That's okay. I'm always muted. On that note, everybody, look at that. I want you, everybody, love your pets, love your animals, cats, dogs, love your neighbor. This is another beautiful episode of Talking Wax with handsome the Vaultmeister, Uncle Ed. beautiful Josette and the lovely Caitlyn. I want to thank you all for playing. And Spinners, thank you very much. On that note, we are out of here, children. We'll see you next week. Mazel and love. And remember, ADIKA loves you. Who loves you, baby? Mwah. Bam.
Talking wax, Talking wax.
Stop right there. Nobody make a move. What's going on? There'll be a box over here. There's going to be one over here. For the people that missed tonight, you go here or you go there. Click, subscribe. Click on an old episode. Click on a new episode. Check out Coffee Talk. Check our new channel out. Xandra, we love you. Oh, love you. Love everybody here. Thank you all for voting. Thank you all for being here with us. And most important of all, thank my co-host and our guest on playing tonight. We love you. Peace out and be good to each other. It's a crazy world out there.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.